Okay, Reddit, buckle up, because this is one of those stories that starts with good intentions and ends with me questioning every life choice I've ever made. TLDR at the bottom, but if you skip to it, you're missing out on the full cringe fest. This happened last night, and I'm still recovering, physically and emotionally. A bit of background. I'm a 28-year-old guy who's been single for way too long. My dating life has been a series of awkward coffee meetups and ghostings that could fill a horror novel. But recently, I matched with this amazing woman on a dating app. Let's call her Sarah. She's smart, funny, works in graphic design, and shares my love for obscure indie bands. After a few weeks of texting, we decided to escalate things to an actual date. I suggested cooking dinner at my place because, hey, I'm not a total disaster in the kitchen. Or so I thought. The plan was simple, a 30-minute meal to impress her without seeming like I was trying too hard. I found this recipe online for easy lemon herb chicken with roasted veggies and quinoa. It promised prep in 10, cook in 20. Perfect for busy weeknights. I figured, what could go wrong? I'm not Gordon Ramsay, but I can follow instructions. Sarah was coming over at 7 p.m., so I started prepping at 6:30 to have everything ready and looking effortless. First mistake, grocery shopping. I hit the store after work, but it was rush hour and the place was packed. I grabbed what I thought was everything. Chicken breasts, lemons, herbs. I went with fresh basil and thyme because they smelled fancy. Zucchini, carrots, quinoa, and some garlic. But in my haste, I picked up quick-cook quinoa that was actually some weird ancient grain blend. No biggie, right? I got home at 6:15, dumped everything on the counter, and started chopping. 6:30 p.m. I preheat the oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit like the recipe says. Chop the veggies, zucchini into rounds, carrots into sticks. Easy peasy. Then the chicken, seasoned with salt, pepper, lemon zest, and herbs. I zest the lemon like a pro, thanks to YouTube tutorial from last week. Everything goes on a baking sheet, drizzle with olive oil, and into the oven. Timer set for 20 minutes. Now the quinoa. Rinse it, I remembered that step to avoid bitterness. Boil water, add it in, and simmer for 15 minutes. Perfect timing. While that's going, I tidy up the apartment. Wipe down the counters, light a candle, unscented because I'm not trying to gas her out, and put on some chill music, Bon Iver, to set a mellow vibe. I even set the table with actual plates instead of my usual paper ones, feeling like a domestic god. 6:45 p.m. Oven's humming, quinoa's bubbling. I check the chicken. Looks golden, smells amazing. Sarah texts, on my way, ETA 15 minutes. Heart races. I decide to make a quick sauce to elevate things. A lemon garlic butter thing. Melt butter in a pan, add minced garlic, squeeze in lemon juice, simmer. But oh wait, I forgot to mince the garlic earlier. No problem. I grab a clove and start chopping. In my excitement, I nick my finger with the knife. Blood everywhere. Not a deep cut, but enough to make me panic. I wrap it in a paper towel, rinse the board, and continue. Sauce done. Tastes tangy and awesome. 6:50 p.m. Quinoa should be almost ready. I lift the lid to check, and it's still crunchy. What the hell? The package says cooks in 15 to 20 minutes, but this blend is taking longer. I crank up the heat a bit, stir it, and hope for the best. Oven timer beeps. Soon. Veggies are roasted perfectly, chicken juicy. I pull the sheet out and set it on the stove to rest. 6:55 p.m. Doorbell rings early. Sarah's here. I glance at the quinoa. Still not fluffy. Shit. I yell, coming, and sprint to the door, finger still bandaged like a mummy. Open it, and there she is, looking stunning in a casual dress, holding a bottle of wine. Hey, smells great in here, she says with a smile. I usher her in, trying to play it cool. Yeah, just finishing up. Make yourself comfortable. We chat in the living